In this video, we will be discussing 10 secrets an INFJ does not want to reveal. The INFJ personality type is the rarest of the 16 MBTI personalities, making up under 3% of the population. This personality type can be perceived as mysterious and full of contradictions. People with the INFJ personality type hold so many mysteries and secrets that make it very difficult for other people to understand them. This personality type can be described as walking contradictions because they can be emotional, yet logical, reserved, yet outgoing, warm, yet distant. INFJs have so many traits and characteristics that make them unique and distinguish them from other personality types. There's a lot more to the INFJ personality than what people see. This personality contains so many layers, and they are so private that they will hardly reveal their secrets. That's if they reveal any at all. In this video, we'll be looking at 10 secrets that INFJs do not want to reveal. Before we go on, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Also, click on the little notification bell so you never miss any of our amazing videos. Let's get right into it. Number 10. INFJs have strong intuition. Because of their dominant introverted intuition or NI function, INFJs have really strong instincts that give them some sort of superpower. They can sense emotions and feelings from a mile away. They can also know when something does not feel right or when something is fishy. They can easily read people and see through lies and toxicity. INFJs can also predict future outcomes. This may make them seem like they have psychic abilities. The truth is, they keenly observe and analyze the patterns, signs, and symbols around them, and they gain insight into what's likely going to happen in the future. INFJs prefer to keep their predictions a secret because their predictions are usually accurate, and this might freak a lot of people out. Another reason why they prefer to keep this a secret is that they receive these insights out of the blue, and they can't explain them to other people. So they prefer to keep it a secret rather than being the center of attraction and constantly bombarded with questions from other people. Number 9. INFJs are real introverts. INFJs may appear like they are extroverts, but they are actually introverts. INFJs appear really outgoing and social, especially if you're just getting to know them. But with time, you'll realize that the outgoing INFJ is not as social as you think. INFJs are great communicators, and they can easily dominate any conversation. They speak up in times of awkward silence and might make jokes to diffuse tense situations. They are charming and friendly in social gatherings and might even be described as the life of the party. In actual sense, INFJs are actually introverts because they prefer to spend time with a small group of people rather than a large crowd. They also need a lot of time alone to recharge and refuel because their social battery tends to run out quite fast. These are signs of being an introvert. INFJs are just introverts who are good at hiding this part of themselves. Number 8. INFJs tend to avoid conflicts. Because of their sensitive nature, INFJs tend to avoid conflicts at all costs. They would rather keep to themselves than confront other people. If an INFJ senses anger or conflict brewing, they immediately find ways to diffuse the situation. INFJs always strive for harmony. This is because they get emotionally disturbed in the situation of a fight or conflict. INFJs need peace in their external environment to have inner peace. Some INFJs even get physically sick in times of conflict. When things do go south, INFJs do everything to avoid being involved in the conflict. People often assume that INFJs don't care, but in reality, they do care, and they get really disturbed by constant fights and arguments, but they're very good at hiding this fact. Number 7. INFJs cannot handle too many details at the same time. INFJs have a limited capacity for information and details. It is not that they cannot handle all the details or information, they just need some time to process the data. Details are not actually the problem. The issue is with the pace in which the information is gotten. When they receive information faster than their dominant introverted intuition functions can handle, they have to rely on their tertiary introverted thinking or TI function to process and analyze the data. Their tertiary function is weaker, and they end up getting stuck in the dreadful NI-TI loop. This means that they get stuck in an overthinking cycle. They tend to keep this a secret because they don't want to cause any problems, particularly in a group project, so they just try to catch up as soon as possible. Number 6, INFJs can feel and sometimes absorb the emotions of others. We know that INFJs are highly empathetic people, but what we might not know is that this personality type actually feels the emotions of others. They've gotten to this peak of empathy where they can feel what the other person is feeling. This makes them extremely caring and soft-hearted. An INFJ can go from being happy to being sad in a matter of seconds if someone around them is sad. They can absorb the emotions of others all in a bid to understand and empathize with them on a deeper level. They tend to absorb the vibe around them. For example, if their spouse or child comes home sad and frustrated after having a long day, it won't matter if the INFJ had the best day, they will automatically feel and absorb the emotions of this loved one and try to empathize with them. Some INFJs can also absorb the emotions of strangers. This ability to absorb and feel what other people are feeling can make them emotionally overwhelmed easily, but they keep this a secret from other people. Number 5, INFJs may appear calm, but they struggle silently. INFJs always appear calm, and they hardly open up to other people. But the truth is, sometimes they're actually struggling internally. When an INFJ is going through something, or when they feel stressed or frustrated, they might experience an outburst of anger or may be aggressive towards other people or objects. INFJs tend to hide their struggles and pain, especially from other people that will not understand how they feel. INFJs also tend to keep a lot of things to themselves because they prefer to appear strong to other people. INFJs also feel lonely most times because they crave someone they can trust enough to share their pains and problems with, but finding someone to trust is a problem for them. They don't trust or open up to others easily, so they go through their struggles alone while pretending that everything is just fine. After a long time of suppressing all these emotions, the emotions explode and they experience outbursts of several emotions. When an INFJ finally finds someone they can trust, they might be afraid of becoming a burden to this person and might hold back on sharing their struggles. Number 4, INFJs have unrealistic expectations about love and relationships. INFJs struggle with their unrealistic expectations about love and relationships. They believe that they'll meet their perfect soulmate in which they'll share an earth-shattering connection with. They are constantly searching for the ideal relationship and perfect partner. They place these high expectations on themselves, and they strongly believe that the perfect partner does not exist. They don't acknowledge the fact that a relationship is built by two imperfect people who grow and learn together. In a relationship, they tend to place unrealistic standards on their partners. This will eventually lead to their partner walking out of the relationship due to the constant criticism and feelings of failure. Number 3, INFJs are actually afraid of heartbreak. INFJs might pretend to be strong and might not show that they are actually afraid of heartbreak or being taken advantage of. Because of their empathetic nature, INFJs are targets for toxic people who only try to get close to them to take advantage of their kind heart. People can easily take advantage of them, so their guards are always up and they have a hard time trusting. INFJs tend to get paranoid in relationships because of their past history of trusting and being heartbroken. So they are afraid of getting their hearts broken again. INFJs have trust issues, and it'll take a lot before they can trust any other person. Number 2, INFJs feel misunderstood by others. Because of their unique perspective of the world and their several distinct characteristics, people might not fully understand INFJs. Many INFJs feel like other people don't understand them. When they share their opinions and views with other people, they don't seem to understand them. When an INFJ talks about something that is very important to them, other people don't seem to understand why it's so important. Because of this, INFJs keep their opinions and values to themselves. They don't bother explaining themselves to others because they know other people won't understand. They tend to hide parts of themselves from people because they're afraid of being judged or alienated. Number 1, INFJs often speak up. Because of their reserved nature and their need to avoid conflict, people might assume that INFJs will not speak up for themselves, but this could not be farther from the truth. INFJs speak up for themselves and set boundaries when necessary. They don't allow people to walk all over them and will always speak up for what they believe in. There you go, 10 secrets an INFJ does not want to reveal. We only talked about 10 secrets in this video, but there are so much more. Kindly share with us other secrets you think INFJs don't want to reveal in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel for more amazing content. If you like this topic, we have similar videos for you to enjoy on the screen. You can click on one to watch now. Bye for now.